Hello people, so this is going to be a short video of me just showing off the backpack that I DIY'd. So basically I couldn't find a backpack that I liked online, so I decided to make my own. I found a tutorial and just followed it. I have a sewing machine, it's a regular one, and some fabric I had like leftover. This is the black like denim like fabric is from a worn out pair of joggers that I had. This shiny fabric is like a raincoat type fabric that we had left over from previous projects. And the white fabric, it's actually off-white. Here's some paper next to it for reference. This is duck fabric that I ordered. So basically, yeah, I found a tutorial online. They had a free pattern available for download, but I needed it in a different size, so I basically just freestyled it. I wanted it to fit my iPad. There it is. It's an iPad A16. So I basically traced it on a piece of paper and then based all the other measurements on that. So I made the front panel, the back panel first, then I did the straps and handles, and then when I had those done, I used a piece of ribbon to measure how long I needed this side panel to be. So it's composed of two panels, the zipper and the bottom. And I wanted these sides to line up with the pocket that I had on the front panels. So I basically used some leftover ribbon that I had to like pin it in place and measure how long I wanted it. This is the bottom part. This is the zipper. So yeah, I freestyled it. Some other changes that I did, in the original, the front pocket was flat, and the front panel was composed of like three pieces. But I wanted like more 3D type pockets, so I found a different tutorial for that. And this pocket is actually just an upcycled pocket from the joggers that I had. I just ripped out the pocket and measured everything else according to that. This zipper I had left over also from some project, and it's actually ended up being kind of hard to open and close and use, but I don't mind that. It has a lining in the same raincoat fabric. Then I sewed this I don't know what it's called, ribbon to cover up the sides. And then I was going to sew it with a machine, like with just a top stitch across here, but I decided that it was going to be annoying. It was going to be too thick for the machine, so I just sewed it on by hand, and I think it turned out fine. I basically measured the pocket that I had done, then I marked the same size rectangle on the panel and sewed it on, just matching the rectangle with the seam allowance or whatever. Okay, what other changes I had? So, I saw some inspiration online for backpacks and decided to install some molly or pels. I'm not sure what's the correct name for this is. This type of lacing that you can attach pouches and other stuff to. It's like a military thing. I don't think I'm actually like going to use it that actively. I might attach a carabiner to it, like with some charm or something. Boop. But yeah, they're on both sides if I want them. Then there's the flat pocket. And I decided to make the bottom panel out of the raincoat fabric, so if I ever like put it on the ground, it doesn't get too ugly. Okay, so for the outside, I think this is it. The original tutorial had like a strap holder here that I was also going to sew, but I didn't have the button or clasp or whatever for it, so I decided to just go with the carabiner again. and they match the zipper, so this is cool. Okay, so inside I've got, I guess let's undo this. It's pretty easy to use, it's just annoying to get on camera. Inside I've got, I'll turn out like that. I'm pretty proud of how the inside turned out. I covered the edges with ribbon again and sewed it on by hand. These edges are kind of crooked, but I'm fine with that. So there's the big pocket that I planned the rest of the patterns around. So my iPad, it's in here. Whoop. Perfect. So the bag has an extra piece inside for shape. The original had like fusible foam or something, but I couldn't find it online, so I ended up using old jeans that I cut into a rectangle shape, and then I sewed 3 pieces of the jeans together like a sandwich and sewed it across like this, and ended with a pretty sturdy piece that lets the backpack really hold its shape really well, and the bottom has the same type of denim piece inside. Then there's this flat pocket. I was going to sew across here so it's divided in 2, but ended up just going with 1. This is more flat pockets, so these are 2 like palm-sized ones. Then I've got a piece of elastic here. I don't think I'm ever actually going to use it that much, but it's nice to have just in case, and it looks kind of cool. I'll take this out. This zipper pocket kind of gave me trouble because of the type of fabric, it was hard to get this opening to lay flat. So you can probably see that it's not perfectly straight either, but it is flat, and it's not really noticeable that much. It took me 2 tries, so this is the second try. So yeah, this is more leftover zipper that I had from some other piece, and it's about this deep and has a little bit up top as well. Turned out pretty cool, and then I have like a little loop in here to hang stuff on if I want. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. I guess the only part that was kind of tough was these strap handles. When I was sewing the back panel to the side, it ended up being way too thick on one side. So basically, like, imagine I had this panel laid across like this. So I have the 3-layered denim piece here, then there's the outside panel, the inside panel, this bit that basically is like 14 layers of fabric. So, and I'm not sewing across this strap, it actually just ends right here, but the foot of my sewing machine just couldn't get over it. It was really crooked like this when I was sewing. So I couldn't get through this part, and I had to sew it by hand, and that was really tiring just from how thick it is. But it's pretty sturdy. Like, I'm kind of scared to carry anything too heavy in the backpack, but it's fine for like 3 kilograms at least, I think. So I'm happy with how it turned out, and it looks really good, neat and cool, and it suits my needs, and I can't wait to go out with it more. Then I also made a matching pencil case. Here it is. I made it to fit inside the backpack perfectly, so it's like a little less than the width of the inside of the backpack. This was just me like scrolling YouTube, and then I came across a tutorial of this type of pouch. The tutorial originally calls for a big rectangle to make this type of pouch, but I had some leftover like irregular pieces of the fabric I used for the backpack, and so I ended up sewing the irregular bits together. Basically, I just like sewed them like this, and they ironed them flat, and it turned out looking so cool. It's like, wow, I love this look. Got the strap here. I've got little loops here and here. I don't know what they're actually for, but it looks cool. This is the same zipper that I used for the backpack, and it actually even has this like matching bit. I don't know what it's called in English, but yeah, I'll put that tutorial in the description as well. And here it is. It fits pretty much everything. This is the fidget toy. I just have it attached on here. Got all my stuff. All of this and that and this. And I'm really proud of the inside as well. So I ended up putting a ribbon on here, and then when I sewed these parts together, I sewed over this ribbon, and then I put more ribbon on here. This actually turned out really good. I'm really pleased. I'm really happy. It's like super neat inside, and it's perfect. I almost like it even more than the backpack. But like, yeah, to be honest, I did get more, like I started trying harder when I got to the end of the project, so it makes sense that the pouch is almost like better looking than the backpack itself. I guess I can just put this in here. Yay! It's awesome. So here they are again, together. Barely fitting in frame. But yeah. I hope this inspires you somewhat. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.